Hey YouTube, how's it going? Mark here with another fragrance review. This time let's take a look at the house of Rochas, and this one is their attempt, and I mean attempt, to an aquatic fragrance. This one called Aquaman. Sweet name. So let's take a look at presentation, the bottle, and the box. Now the bottle itself, beautiful. Actually reminds me of a microphone. Test, 1 2 1 2. Yeah, that's what it looks like to me with the blue juice. We got, of course, Aquaman, Rochas right there. A nice chrome top, beautiful, nicely done. And we got a sticker with the code in white right there. This bottle, not bad. Definitely top heavy. So if you do walk with cement shoes, this thing's going to fall over like crazy. Sprayer works well. The little blue sprayer works very, very well. Cap works well. No complaints on the bottle except that it's top heavy. And the box itself, nice blue box, guys. It says, of course, Aquaman at the top, Rochas, Paris, Eau de Toilette, and Rochas right at the top here, and then we got some information at the bottom. So there you go, bottle in the box. Now, bottle sizes, 1.7 to 3.4 ounce. This is the 1.7. This is the small guy. We're looking at pricing $40 to $75 American. And I definitely took just a look online just for kicks, just to see if this thing's readily available, because there's talks that this one is rare to get. Pricing seems to be steep online, or not available, or not in stock, and usually that's a red flag when people talk about that. This is a discontinued frag. So I did a little bit of research. I looked online, like just a brisk look online. I'm not like hard, I'm not hard pressed to find this thing. So I did a couple searches online. This thing is out of stock a lot of places. So I went on eBay just to see what type of pricing it was getting. This thing was fetching like $60 to $90 or almost $100 a bottle. So yeah, that is a red flag that it might be discontinued. I'll be 100% honest with you guys. This is not worth the money. It's not worth $60 to $100. Just forget about it, and I'm going to tell you guys why. Now this one hit the shelves in 2001, has not won any awards with me. This is a woody, spicy aquatic. I'm going to put aquatic, and I'm going to leave that term is really loose for this fragrance. This is, to me, honestly, this is not an aquatic, it's more of a woody, spicy fragrance. It's more dry than wet. Perfumier, this guy is the man, Jacques Cavalier. He has done some great fragrances in the past. Recommended age, 25 and up. Reason why this is not an aquatic, it's not easy to wear, so an older gentleman could pull this off more than a young guy, and especially for young teens out there, this is not for you. Look elsewhere. How many sprays and wear? 1 on the chest, 2 on the neck, 3 sprays, and I am set. Notes, we got grapefruit, eucalyptus, we got cypress. In the mid we got sage, geranium leaves, and coriander, and then in the base we got cedarwood, cardamom, and amberwood. Now, people are describing this as fresh and clean. They got it confused. This is a spicy aquatic? What is this? What is this really? This fragrance, first and foremost, the heads in the Rochas house need to sit down with their perfumiers, and they need to sit down with the perfumiers and the marketing, because somewhere, somehow, someone got confused. This is terrible advertising. First and foremost, the commercial does not reflect what this fragrance is. The name, the blue juice. Don't put blue dye in this thing, put brown dye. This is a spicy, woody fragrance. There's nothing aquatic about it. Personally, I think this is more dry than wet. So definitely confusion here. And I hate when fragrance houses do this, because the consumer, if he's blind buying or he sees this for cheap, and he's thinking aquatic, and he smells this for the first time, and he goes, yuck. This is not what I purchased. So a confusing theme for a fragrance that is not aquatic at all, to me. This is for spice lovers, to be honest with you. You guys, if you love spice, if you like spice overdose in your fragrances, this is for you. If you want something for the summer, this is not for summer. I think this is actually really dry, not really wet, and I would put this more, this is not an aquatic, I would put this more in the spring and fall. Definitely confusion. Okay, so what do I get? Let's see what I smell out of out of Aquaman. Good sprayer, as you can see. Okay, right off the bat I get the eucalyptus. Eucalyptus like crazy. This is a eucalyptus fun job right here, the top note. The cypress comes in and the eucalyptus really overpower the grapefruit in this. I really have, the grapefruit's really in the background. It's like, I'm out of here. These guys are just too much. It's actually really dry at the top, and this isn't your run-of-the-mill aquatic. It's not an aquatic. It's really, really dry. It shows the spice. It shows the woods. It shows some freshness with the eucalyptus, but definitely not the type of freshness you're coming to think of an aquatic. Now in the mid, I felt a lot of spice coming in. The coriander comes in, a coriander overdose in my eyes. The spice really took it over. There is a tinge of wetness, like an aquatic vibe in the background if you really, really look for it. But that's me looking for it. Anybody else that's wearing this casually is not going to find it. It's more green than blue. It's green and brown. It has a lot of green notes, an herbal feel with the spice, definitely. In the base, the cardamom takes over the whole thing. There's some woods in there, but definitely just cardamom, and that's it. Cardamom and coriander has to be done well in fragrances. They can't be the central theme for me. I really don't like those notes together. They have to be meshed with something else. They can't be the central theme. In this fragrance, they are out there. They're definitely out there. This is just a strange mashup of notes that I felt wasn't right from the get-go. Wasn't working for me because it's not it. It's too bad because I really love the theme that Rochas was going with, the Aquaman. I really love the name. I love the bottle. Just give me some aquatic juice and I'm happy. I'd compare this to Iceman or L'Eau Bleue d'ici as far as being summer fragrances that aren't really for summer. They work better in the cool weather. This one's right in that boat. And it makes the consumer think, what did I just buy at first sniff? Definitely. All those fragrances, Iceman, L'Eau Bleue d'ici, and this guy right here, very much a confused theme, we'll say. What else? Why would you hate this fragrance? It's sharp. Definitely not for everybody, not for the faint of heart. Too much coriander, spicy aquatic, just not the theme that I thought it was going to be, and I really don't like this type of theme. One word to describe this fragrance: spice. Bottles. If you enjoy Lanvin's Oxygène Homme, you'll like this one. Those two go hand in hand. I think Lanvin is actually easier to get than this, so stick with that one. Best I'm going to wear this fragrance, I think, with this theme, the herbal greenness, I think it's great for springtime, and I think it would be best for daily use also. Compliment factor, not very good, so it's good to see that the other people around me felt the same way that I felt about this fragrance. This is not going to be a panty dropper. This is basically for personal preference. I really think that this works actually really well for an older gentleman, but even then, it's not the best of the game. So definitely an herbal green fragrance, not my cup of tea. My 2 cents. Ah, yes! It's all about me now. Aquaman, confused theme. Marketing needs to meet with the heads of Rochas, and they need to sit down and talk. This is horrible marketing. But as far as the juice goes inside, what counts, what the juice inside gave me, it gave me nothing but bad things for me. I think this is a jumbled theme. I really don't like the spice in here. I don't think they meshed well. I don't think it... This is for spice lovers, and for me this is just a simple theme that didn't work well for me. So my 2 cents, I think this is a horrible release by Rochas, and they need to go back to the drawing board. So that's by chart pass. This is a definite pass. You know, if it is hard to find, don't waste your time. Go for something else. This one is not worth the money. Let's go to the rating system and see how Aquaman does. Alright guys, let's tackle Aquaman. Projection: 3 bottles out of 10. Scent cloud for 1 to 2 hours, then it is definitely a skin scent after that. Longevity, it's not going to get that much better. 4 bottles out of 10. Fairly average. We get 3 to 5 hours with longevity in any given season, any given scenario. So it's not hitting that 6 to 8 hours that I want. Versatility, it's going to get a little better. It gets 5 bottles out of 10. It's a great daily wear scent for almost all seasons. I would say the cooler months, it would be good for that. Overall smell, another 5 bottles out of 10. Very much an average. Herbal, spice theme. Still jumbled theme here. It's definitely not an Aquaman. Seasons, I would go with spring and fall if I had to. It's a jumbled theme. The juice is average. It's not really worth the search. If it's hard to find in your area, just forget about it. It's not Aquaman. It's Spicy Man. Overall, I'm going to give this one 4 bottles out of 10. Rocha really needs to sit down and get things together.